How would you explain why XRP will be a more lucrative investment than owning Ripple? See you in Austin next time. Awesome, dude. So it's really just discrepancy in what the current valuation of the asset versus a company would be. So a couple different things. Ripple itself is significantly more valuable than XRP is to the marketplace today. So those that have invested in Ripple early have outsized returns. Well, I say that. If you got in XRP at 0.03 of a penny, let's do some math here. I've got my calculator. Handy dandy calculator. My Blue's Clues calculator. Oh, my phone's starting. Here it goes. Come on. Oh, there it is. Calculator. All right. So the seed round for Ripple was like 49 cents per share. They just did a tender offer at $300 a share. So what is that? 300. If you were on, preferred A stock that people got in those early days, we're going to divide that by 0.49. So that's a 612x on your money if you owned Ripple from the beginning to now. What about XRP? If you had XRP at 0.03 of a penny, and now it's $1.30, so we're going to divide $1.30 divided by 0.03 of a penny. That would be a 433x on your money. So as of today, Ripple, the early investment in Ripple has outpaced the early investment in XRP. Now, that's at the tender offer price. The actual price that the shares will trade at on the open market is probably a pretty close representation of the appreciation on XRP itself. Now, there have been other points in history where XRP has outpaced the appreciation on Ripple shares. When we saw the run-up in 2017, 2018, you probably would have been better off to own XRP than you would Ripple shares. As of today, because we've seen the bear market that's happened and Ripple continue to do well, Ripple is to the upside. So at different points in time, I would argue that it's probably better to hold one or the other. Over the long term, the argument that I would make for XRP being a better investment than Ripple would be the network effect, because it's a protocol. It's not capped per capita or income of the company or an evaluation off of EBITDA or cash flows or assets.